Morning YouTube world. I don't even know what day it is today. Wednesday I think. So today I've got a couple of things to do on the big boy. The first thing I'm going to do today is just put it on diagnostics, because yesterday I was out in it and it just showed me a little warning message that it wouldn't go in anything but normal height suspension mode. But then when I turned it off and turned it back on again, it disappeared. So anyway, this is my my Delphi system. It's really cool. So literally OBD2 plug. It sort of sits somewhere underneath here. It plugs in somewhere there. Just got to find it. Oh, there we go. That just plugs in there. Then this thing just lights up and sits there. And all I'm going to do, fire up the old laptop, open up Delphi Cars. Oh, very sunny in here, apologies. And then we're just going to diagnose the Range Rover, guys. So what we do is we literally just do this sort of crap. Engine on. There we go. Turn that on. Flick that. I'll look for the interface. There we go. 3 green ticks. And then that tells me everything about the car. So we're just looking for fault codes now. Click that. There we go. No fault codes. That's cool. I can do all sorts of weird shit with this. But yeah, it's absolutely perfect. So, no issues with the car, guys. Let's just close that off now. Nice and simple. Right, Santa Amazon's been as well. I finally got some new windscreen wipers for this thing. I did get some last week, but I got the wrong bloody type. Apparently after 2016, the fitments for the wiper arms are different. This one's got the little hooks. The new ones are just sort of slide on. So anyway, I've got some new ones. There is a little trick to put this car in what they call wiper park mode, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So let me just get this laptop out of the way and get things disconnected, and I'll show you how to sort of swap out the wiper blades, especially the back ones, because without going into wiper park mode, you can't get to them, guys. I'll show you what I mean. So we went cheap and cheerful. Amazon Wipe and Wave, it's called. They were about 20 something pound. So not stupidly expensive, guys. And these are like pretty much the same as the Bosch Aero blades, Aero wipers, flat blade. So they are decent quality. These should be a direct replacement. 24 inch. This should be a 20 inch. That's a 20 inch. That's the front. And then there should be a 16 for the back. Oh, these are nice. Look at these. Flat Aero blades. I like these. Very nice. I've got this really fancy little connection on them. I like that. Yeah, they're cool. So you put it around the hook and then snap that down on it. Alright, let's get these fitted, I suppose. These are better than the originals, guys. Oh yeah, very nice. Aero flat wiper blades. Do like them. Very good. Nice and heavy, good quality. Right, let's get this shit in the bin and I'll show you something. Right, so obviously when you're changing wiper blades on your car, when everything's in the down position on the front, you can get to these, they're not a problem. I can do both of them. But on the back, the wiper's tucked away right underneath there, look, and you can't bring that down. So how do I get that to come down into this position and sit there for a bit? It's a pretty simple way of doing it, guys, to be honest, and I'll show you exactly what it is. Okay, right, so you've got to go into park mode. So it's important to remember a couple of things. Firstly, you've got to leave your key in the car for this. You have. And secondly, these Range Rovers, if you leave the ignition in second position for a few minutes, they'll automatically cut off. So if you're halfway doing the wiper's going to shoot back up. And I don't know exactly how long you've got to do it, but it's a dead simple operation. So you keep your feet away from the brake, you don't push the brake. I don't want to start the engine. We go in, literally, we're going to start and bring the lights in, then stop, and then start again really quick. So we start everything, and as we're turning it off, we push down once on this, and then we just immediately start it again. So I'll sort of show you what I mean. It's hard to do with like one hand on the camera, but I'll start it, and then as I'm stopping it, I'll click down on that, and then I'll just start that again, and these wipers should come up. You ready? Okay, so on, off, down, and back again. Not working, is it? Okay, so let's try again. Off, down, and back on. There we go, that's done it. That did it. Now I've got to make sure I leave the keys in the car, and I've just got a few minutes now to sort this out. So we'll just take this off and replace it with the other one, guys. Okay, literally pop one off, pop the other one on, click that in. That's good to go now. That looks nice. Make sure it's nice and tight against the screen. It is, that's perfect. Right, so as soon as we turn the ignition on or off again, they should go back to normal. There we go. Now, obviously off. Job done. Job done. Let's just flick that on again and test the back windscreen. Oh, look at that. Quiet as anything. Happy with that, guys. Right, time to do the front ones. Well, that literally took about 5 minutes, guys. Really good. They're on now. Let's give them a try inside the car. See what difference it made. There we go. Oh, they're much better. Much better. That's so much cleaner already. Yeah, happy with that. Aye. Here's Alan. Here's Alan the neighbour.
Hello.
Good morning.
And there is Starbucks advertising from my miss.
Oh,
Good morning, guys.
thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
We'll go and catch up with Alan in a bit. I'll show you his car. God. It's not very often your neighbour brings you coffee, is it? We'll go around and see Alan in a bit, and I'll explain a bit about him. He's a really nice guy. So this,
Barba.
yeah, so this is my Bulgarian friend Alan.
Hello, guys.
Alan's a mechanic, a really good mechanic actually, and what he's doing at the moment is just doing up a few cars for sale. So if you do want a little car and you're looking for a little car, just hit me up and I'll get you in touch. Look, for instance, this little Seat, brilliant. Look how clean this thing is inside, isn't it gorgeous? So this will be on the market for somewhere about 1,500 quid, and it's a nice car, 4-door, cheap insurance guys, small engine, nice little engine on it. Yeah, it's had new brakes, it's had new discs, it's had new bottom arms, ball joints. Can't really see much in there, but everything in there is like brand new. This is what Alan does. So these arms down there, look, the black ones at the bottom, all brand new. Both sides. He really knows his business, as Alan, and he's just going to give this an external jet wash now, clay bar and polish. So this is going to look a lot better by the end of the day, guys, and then it's going to be on Facebook Marketplace. So that's a before shot. We'll do an after one later, guys. Okay, guys, so it's been another interesting day. Decisions. I got a LinkedIn message this morning to see if I wanted 7 weeks work at Lincoln, starting on the 6th of next month. Negotiated £300 a day for that, and there's going to be work on the back of it. It's like more agricultural than anything else. So that was happening. And then I got a phone call from another company, and believe it or not, Nottingham Forest Football Club, having some work done, and they said, oh, £300 a day, 12 weeks work. 12 weeks, 7 weeks. But you know what, when Nottingham Forest Club, which is closer, when that dies off, what do I drop onto next? So I'm going to go with this other company with the 7 weeks work, because they've always got work coming in, and speculate to accumulate, guys. So that's all good. And then my friend Danny, hello Danny Walker, Load Logic, absolute top man, great company. He's offered me a bit of work as well next week if I wanted, up at Sunderland of all places, the place that I actually came from. But it's installing, so a bit of spanner work. I don't mind that, because I love working with Danny and John and the rest of the boys. You'll catch them on an earlier video actually, Danny and John, when we're talking about Yorkshire all the time, because he's a Yorkshireman and proud. But he's a good mate and he's a really good guy. So thanks, Danny. Back to it, I suppose. So I've been a little bit busy now, getting bored shitless. So polishing the car. I've done all the black work today, what I call the black work, which is all the plastics on the tyres, and you know, she's looking quite shiny now, guys. Very shiny actually. It's looking very nice. Can't be in a good old Range Rover. Beautiful car. It's tidy. So what we're going to do now, if I can spot him over there, is go and see Alan, see how he's getting on. So I've been sort of helping him as well with this little car he's doing up to sell at the moment. And Alan's done a really good job, to be fair. He's done a lot of mechanical work, and anything that this car's needed, he's just sorted it out. I'm not going to tell you how much he bought the car for. I'm not going to tell you how much he spent on the car. I'm not going to tell you how much the car's for sale for. I mean, comment down below, what do you think it's worth? But he's done a cracking job, and whoever buys this car, it's anything it's ever wanted doing, it's been done. It's a cheap 4-door, it's a nice colour, and the insurance is cheap. So let's go and have a look, see what he's up to. Okay, time for the big reveal. Bit of polishing, bit of body work. Jesus Christ, how shiny is that? Look at this bad boy. That's absolutely gorgeous. You wouldn't believe it was the same car, guys. She's absolutely shiny and beautiful. Look at that. Everything is just shine. If it should be black, it's now black. Don't worry about the wheel covers, they're getting cleaned and they're putting them back on soon.
Yeah, literally in 30 minutes.
That's beautiful. Here's Alan hard at work,
Hello guys,
the master guy.
that's my tutor.
Nah, you don't need me to teach you.
I need it.
So tell me about your business. What do you do?
Well, we're doing mobile mechanics at the moment with diagnostic and or simple service around the car. Also, we're buying broken cars, rebuild it, and then resell it.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at what you've done here, it's everything it's needed: brakes, suspension arms, ball joints, everything's been done.
We changed almost the front suspension. The rear, we changed the absorber shocks.
Yeah, so it's got brand new shocks and everything, guys. I mean, come on. Where else are you going to get this sort of service? Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we changed the brake disc and brake pads.
Everything's like, it's brand new.
And the car is literally ready for...
I mean, look in there. You can probably see it, but that's, they're all brand new in there, guys. Absolutely brand new. Somebody's going to get a nice little motor out of this, and it's very clean.
Yeah, it's nice for driving, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, the steering wheel is very, very light.
There we go.
Yeah, and it's more comfortable.
There we go. Beautiful. So there's going to be a YouTube channel somewhere with Alan at some point with his business. I'm going to promote the shit out of it when it comes along.
We just at the moment we're doing the videos. He's not ready yet.
So I've got to teach him how to do YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
But if you're in the run for a cheap car, something that's been really looked after, something that's had everything done to it, similar to this, you know, just shout up, guys, and I'll put you in contact. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Mrs. C to come home now. I've been out and bought some meat because she likes pork belly, and I've got some chicken. We've got loads of chicken, and I got some more of them really nice sausages that we had in the barbecue yesterday. So I bought some more of them, 3 packets of them. And then what else did I get? Some pork steaks for Mrs. C. So I started marinating. I've done a Szechuan marinate for the pork belly tonight for her. I've been really good, you know, as a husband. She's out working. I'm a kept man. I've been sat here drinking beer, to be honest, most of the day since 12 o'clock. And I'm just having time out. But Mrs. C's working hard. I think she's enjoying herself. And I'm just going to make her food for when she gets in. So stand by, guys. Okay, guys. So it's gone 4 o'clock. Mrs. C soon. This is my day so far. What's happening over there? So Alan's still sorting his little green car out. My little Range Rover is looking stupidly shiny. I'll show you what else I've been doing. Because I went out to get meat earlier on. I did. So I've lit the barbecue. We've got no gel, so Bella and Steve has had to use petrol. Never good, is it, using petrol? But that should light everything nicely. Beautiful day today, guys. That blue sky. So the missus should be home soon, I think in the next 15 minutes. I've had a good day, got loads of work coming in. Oh, beer, who left that there? That must be mine. I got the more sausages, I bought more sausages. We're doing a Szechuan pork ribs for tonight, pork belly. And I've got some chicken as well. So chicken's marinating nicely at the moment. That's for tonight. Got a nice cold can of cola, some pork belly, some pork steaks, and 3 more packets of sausages. There for the freezer. Right, let's just wait for Mrs. C, and my plan's coming together, guys. I can see how this is going to end tonight. Barbecue, jacuzzi. Stand by. Okay, guys, so it's 4:30. Mrs. C's home, and I'm busy. So busy at the moment. Been a good husband. Check this out. So we got the sausages, and we've got the pork, belly pork, That's lovely, isn't it? The chicken, already got it on there. That's cooking just nicely. So, there we go. Told you guys, tonight's going to end in another barbecue and jacuzzi. Okay guys, so it's 5:10. Mrs. C, she's been home from work half an hour, realised I've not got many beers left in the fridge, and she's gone to a posh shop at, I think it's called Aldi or Lidl, to get me beer. Oh bless her, what a darling. I've got the best wife ever. I spoke with Johnny today, Johnny B, best boss ever. Hey Johnny, and oh, big shout out, John Sampson, Johnny S. How you doing, bro? You alright? So everything's cool. Chicken's cooking nice. Got a little bit of sausage going on, and we've got pork belly going on. So we have we're cooking on gas, but we're not actually cooking on gas. I think Mrs. C is back. I can hear the Ring doorbell dinging in the background. Man. So work-wise, I've decided, out of all the contracts, I'm going to take 2 weeks off and then start at Lincoln in I think it's about the 6th of March, which is cool because I've got my last payment from my previous employer, who we will not mention, on the 27th of this month. And I've had some offers of work. I'm back in Sunderland of all places with Danny, but I'm not sure if I want to take that, to be honest. I think I'll just take 2 weeks off instead, chill out, toss it off, let the missus go to work for a change, and I'll be a kept man. So that's my day. That's what I've done today. Cleaned my car, cleaned somebody else's car, took phone calls, turned down a contract, took on another contract, took on another interview. Life is good, guys. It's really not a problem whatsoever. It's a shame I'm still not working for my previous company, because I miss my guys, I miss my team, I miss my boss. I even miss the MD, another Johnny W. Yeah, I miss you all, guys, I really do. That's life, that's the way it is. I've been a bad boy, I've made some YouTube videos. Strange though, because HR have not asked me to take the videos down, and even the email sacking letter I got never mentioned why I'd been sacked. It was just the fact that I'd not worked for them for over 2 years, so whatever that meant, whatever, that's life. Okay, so carry on cooking, and then jacuzzi I think later. Well, food's getting there, guys. Oh, there we go. Chicken, sausage, some baboy, pork belly. I wish you could smell this right now because it's really cool. I've just had like a bit of an ear bending off the Mrs. C, and she's quite right. What she said to me was, you know what, you're mentioning the former company all the time, and it's not nice. You know, you're right, it's not nice. I feel, maybe, in all honesty guys, I feel a bit bitter because I spent 1.5 years of my life, and so did Mrs. C, looking after that company and doing everything I could to protect them and to look after them on the biggest flagship project they've ever done in their life. And I made a lot of sacrifices. You know, I left my house and everything you see here for 1.5 years. My missus didn't work, she stayed with me, she supported me all the way through it, and I kept that I kept that place going, guys. So yeah, I felt like I was kicked in the teeth because I got a YouTube channel, because I wore the shirt. Same shirt that nobody's bothered about taking the videos down from now. Well, I really don't care. And she's right. She's right what she says. I'm spending too much of my time thinking negative thoughts about the ex-company. The one thing that's constant through all this is my boss, Johnny. And things will never change there because he was the best boss ever. He just left me to do my own thing. He trusted me, and I never let him down. You know, I never let my boys down. I made a mistake. I made a mistake on YouTube. That's what it is, guys. But yeah, Ascension's right. You know, I shouldn't hold grudges. It's just that I feel bitter inside because I feel like I've been screwed. And my biggest mistake was, guys, I should never have gone back to that company. Never. But I did, and that's what happened. And we're just going to move on now. Because I've got loads of contracts, and we're talking £300-400 a day. My biggest problem at the moment, guys, is I'm taking contracts where I don't have enough men. I don't have enough men working for me to take all these contracts. Otherwise I could take £50 a day, £100 a day for each guy got working for me. I'd have like 5 contracts going on now already, and that's within like 2 weeks of being fired. So it's mind over matter, guys. I don't mind, they don't matter. So Mrs. C, she's bang on right. I'm not going to speak about my former employer, you want to call them that. £100 million flipping company, £20 million mentality, can't get nothing right. Yeah, good riddance, goodbye. That's what it is. That's the last I'm going to say about it. So let's get back to food. So Mrs. C, already she's doing her training. She's all focused, and she's always training my missus. What a highly qualified nurse she is. In the background, we've got Kuya Kurt. He's a YouTuber, and I tell you what, this guy is really good. An American. He's a Mormon missionary. Anyway, let's go and see how this food's getting on. It's going to be a long vlog again, but this is Mr. C's day. This is what I do. Oh shit, that's not good. I mean, something's burning. Woo! Oh no, it's not burning. It's looking good. The pork's good. The chicken's good. The sausages look good. Give these a little flick over. Oh, that's pretty alright. Mrs. C was complaining because like I burnt a pork yesterday, because she's always told me she likes it crispy. So today I said, you know what, babe, I'm going to cook it my way. So it's going to be semi-burnt. Look at this. She can't complain. She cannot complain. That's going to be smoked to perfection, guys. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Spot on, oh boy. Let's just let that smoke, I think, look a bit longer. That's definitely not burnt. Okay guys, so it's either cremated or it's cooked. I'd like to think it's cooked. Woo! Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. So in other news, I've just had another email from a company that want commissioning engineers at Amazon, of all places, in France. Well, funny enough, I've got loads of experience with Amazons. So the guy's going to call me in the morning, and he's got to tell me how much he's going to pay me to go over there for a few weeks. That's going to be fun. Oh, look at that chicken, isn't that gorgeous? That is so nice. Can't wait to eat this. And then I'm going to get in that jacuzzi and chill. That can smoke just a bit longer, guys. But the pork is just nice for the missus. 5 minutes later, guys. I think we're there. Oh, there we go again. That looks gorgeous. That is not overcooked. Mrs. cannot bollock me for that one. Even the sausages. Spot on. I think we'll give this another maybe 5 minutes. And I think we're sorted. We are there, guys. Another barbecue, well done. Okay guys, 20 minutes later. Woo! We got a plate full. Look at this. Mrs. C's got rice. All that meat. That's gorgeous. Yummy, yummy. We've got everything there. Well, I've got my Stella too. So we'll eat this, and then we're going to hit that jacuzzi, and Mrs. C is going to relax after a very hard day at work. So we'll catch you later. Right guys, so it's a bit later in the day. I've just eaten chicken, sausage. Mrs. C enjoyed a meal, so I'm back in the garden now. Look, as you can see, it's getting a bit dark. A nice little fairy tale garden. What I'm interested in at the moment is this. I want to get myself in there, chill out for a bit, and then I'm going to bed. Then tomorrow I'll have a conversation about working in France or whatever. Can't believe how much work I've got coming in today, guys. So that's going to be my place for the next 5 minutes. Let's call it 30 minutes. So guys, this is my view for the next 30 minutes. We've got steam going up in the air because it's bloody warm in here. I've got a lovely cigarette. I do like the smoke. And over here I've got my friend Stella.
Sabihin kung paano